late nights in New York, when the crime hangs in the air like the exhaust from the 42nd Street bus. I had just broken the seal on the hooch and was on my fourth finger's scotch. I may have preferred the blind tiger, but it never impressed clients to see a gumshoe with all the scum of the earth. It was better I drank alone. I thought I had worked it all out, you see. I knew who the big boss man was, who the greasers were, but just couldn't work out where the mark was. But that's when she arrived. Ms. Davis.
Call me Madeline, Detective Broderick. I just stopped by to see how you were coming with the case.
I think I'm gonna solve it.
You think? I need to know, Detective. Are you or aren't you? I'm afraid you've already solved it and you aren't telling me for some horrid reason. Can I trust you?
Well, babe, let's go over what I know one more time. They're preparing for a real haul. Must be staking out the mark good. But they all copped a sneak roundabout to throw us off the trail. But if we could just tell where all three of our thugs met up, we might be able to know what joint they're casing.
Do tell me what you've got.
Joey Knows Goes. Lives in Rockaway, where he got on the subway and rode it into Manhattan. We know that the first chance he got, he transferred to a different colored Manhattan-bound line.
And then he took another transfer while still in Brooklyn onto a train headed to Queens.
Right. At the end of the line, he transferred to a train that ends in Manhattan and got off at the second-to-last stop. He caught wind of the tail and lammed off, but not before my guys saw him boarding a Bronx-bound local.
Tough luck. You sure it wasn't the ankles on some nice doll who sent his peepers astray?
My guy had just gotten out of the slammer, and I'm sure any cookie could have turned his lamps. But she didn't need to know that. Well, maybe.
Sounds like you hire only the best. So what is it, Detective? Do you have enough information? If the three men didn't make another transfer, is there a single station where they all could have met in?
I don't... Wait. If they met up there, they would be right beneath one of New York's great cultural institutions. That's gotta be the mark.
Oh, Detective. I knew you were the only one smart enough to solve it. But I didn't want to do this unless I had to.
What's that?
I'm sorry, Detective. You're just too smart for your own good. I can't have you out on the street while my men meet out there for the crime. Oh. And you were wrong about the big man at the top. It's the big woman. Some may even call her a babe.
Someone else will figure out where the mark is.
I don't think so. Face it, Broderick. It's Gotham. And this ain't no simple challenge.